Thomas Jefferson into the open field. No one's going to touch him. Mark it up. Touchdown, Sioux Falls.
40, the 30, and he is gone to the house. Touchdown, Tallahassee.
Tipped and picked off by Colin Douglas, who's going to take it back all the way.
A pass caught, first down. What a move! D.R. Sim, get out of here! The doctor is in for the touchdown!
And the SFL welcomes you into week number 2's finale. It is a battle of the unbeatens in an early season matchup between the Queen City Corsairs and the Tallahassee Pride. Welcome into the broadcast booth, everybody. Curtis with you along for what promises to be a shootout as we head to the Pride Lands, so to speak, the Lion's Den, the host venue for this week 2 marquee matchup. Should be a good one as two offenses that definitely know how to sling the ball and run the ball. As we take a look here, we have a matchup between, for example, the Tallahassee Pride, the Christian Christiansen, the rookie quarterback. He is actually on fire to start the season off. 4 touchdowns, no interceptions in his week 1 contest week 1 victory over Baltimore. And then Calvin Kim himself, the running back, had over 200 yards on the ground. On the other side, got to take a look at the man running the ball for the Corsairs, Kyle Walsh. He was on fire and fuego for the entirety of that first week matchup against St. Louis. A very good reason why it became a bit of a laugher. With that said, we are ready for kickoff. The Tallahassee Pride are going to get first crack at the football. We are ready. I am ready. Hopefully you are ready. We are on the way. As first possession is going to the Pride. It gets the 27, and that's where Christensen will start this game out for Tallahassee. Realize there were audio issues last week, guys, so if you guys see anything, please let me know. I am actually watching chat this week, so that's a thing. 5 in the box to start things out on defense for Queen City. Christensen, quick drop, throws short. Got a catch out to the 38-yard line. They're going to call it at the 39. And a good catch there for Ken Gossett, his first grab of the game. Start things out. Christensen definitely going to be slinging it. And on the other side, AJ Caswell, he had a bit of a so-so night. Or so-so game in week 1. 1 touchdown, 1 interception for him, but with Kyle Walsh touting the ball as well as he was, didn't really have a ton of pressure on him. Christensen throwing against his body, and it is an incomplete pass. Good play there by the cornerback Johnson to get in front of this. Actually nearly had a pick. Good news on the feedback for the audio, guys. Thank you very much. It is that's actually, they did call that a pick. Oh, he did grab it. I didn't even see the interception come up, but that's fine. We have Queen City possession in their own territory, and that is a ball that was nearly picked the other way. I actually didn't see the interception thing come up, nor did I see him catch that, but either way, that's not the start that Christensen wanted. He's got his first pick of the season, and Caswell goes to work and nearly throws one right back. Wow. Rough start for the Pride. It gives Queen City good field position. This is their second down play. Tallahassee probably bringing some extra pressure here, it looks like. Nope, they do back off. They send 3. That's a throw from Caswell, and another one nearly picked off over the middle. Intended target for that pass was Chris Bush for Queen City. 3rd and 10, a 3rd and long situation for Caswell. Have yet to see Walsh run the ball. And he may not do it again here. 3rd and 10. You got 3 wide to the right. Caswell will look, throws long down the right side. He's got a man down to the 20-yard line to the 14, and he's taken down at the 13-yard line. Caswell with a bomb down the right, and a cut and a nice timely tackle saves a touchdown. Wow. Crazy development after on a 3rd and 10 play when they were likely going to go 3 and out if they didn't do something big. They went way over the top. Offset I formation. Walsh in the back. He may get his first carry. He will. Breaks through. Actually tries to truck. Doesn't quite get through him. Gets to the 10-yard line. It is 2nd and 6. And a first carry for a gain of 4 for the offensive player of the week last week. Queen City going for their 50th all-time win. If they are to win this game, they'd be the first to do it. Another handoff. Tried to get through the middle, and he's not going to go anywhere. Kyle Walsh again on the attempt. Nowhere to go. 3rd and 6. They are definitely in scoring territory, trying to get the first strike. We will see a lot of points in this game. That's my prediction for it. Drop it back. Caswell over to the right side. Got to catch to the 8-yard line, and that'll be 4th down, caught before the sticks. And that is going to do it for this drive. Memphis Blue on the catch, can't get to the marker, and they'll have to kick a field goal to start things out. "17-yard chip shot field goal is up, and it is through. Queen City gets on the boards. It's exactly what they wanted to do to start things out. Good stuff from Queen City. Now Tallahassee has to answer, and that is a direct result of the battle of field position. The interception on the first throw of the game from Christian Christiansen comes back to bite them for a 3-point turnover. And now Christiansen will have a chance to redeem himself. Now 4 touchdowns, 1 interception on the year for him. Let's see if he can get that corrected. On the return out to the 28-yard line, get to the 27 is what they're going to mark him at. And it'll be 1st and 10. Christiansen back on the field. I was talking a little bit with the Queen City camp a little bit earlier today, and one thing that they weren't really focusing on anything in particular when taking a look at this Tallahassee roster. They were more focusing on perfecting what they do well. Because they don't, while they have respect for Tallahassee and what they bring to the table, it's basically if they feel that if they handle their own business, they can definitely take down anybody in this league. So good stuff from Queen City. He was talking a little bit with, well, actually didn't even talk to them. They Gooden put out basically a pregame video for the Pride this week, and their main keys were, at this point, keep Kyle Walsh under 150 yards. If they can do that, they have a good chance to win, and we'll see if they can test that theory. Good run by Calvin Kim through the middle, 7 yards as they get to the 45-yard line. Pride moving the ball a little bit here. Queen City, of course, winning in winning against St. Louis last week, 52-7, and one that got out of hand fairly early. That's a run to the outside. Kim has some room to run. He's going to get to the 35-30, 25, and he's taken down. Really nice run to the left, and a couple of spin moves were able to get him there. Timely tackle saves points, but Calvin Kim off to a good start. Going to be leaning on him a little bit. Queen City's defense more than likely focused on what Christiansen can do to them. Calvin Kim, although, had a really good day last week himself. Queen City likely sending 4. Single back. Drop it back. Yep, 4 coming. They're all coming from the right. That's a throw over the middle, and it's caught for the touchdown. Tallahassee on the board. That is Jared Cochran over the middle, who collects 6 points for the Pride, and they take the lead. No one anywhere near him on the coverage. Nothing that Queen City's secondary can do to stop it. And Tallahassee at home have a chance to make it a 4-point lead with the extra point. Nice way to redeem yourself, Mr. Christiansen. Rookie quarterback showing some grit as he got off to a bit of a rough start. Kick is up and good on the extra point, and that's exactly what Tallahassee wanted as an answer. It'll be on A.J. Caswell, Kyle Walsh, and the rest of the Queen City offense to then retaliate. Told you we were in for a barn burner, and it's looking like we're going to get just that. 2 drives, 2 scores, or actually 3 drives, 2 scores, as we start things out in the Sunshine State. Start the return at the 6-yard line, run off to the left. He'll be taken down at the 29-yard line. Memphis Blue on the return, and that will be where Caswell and company start this drive off. Six in the box for Queen City. Single back formation for Caswell. They send 6. That is a near tackle, but Walsh breaks it and turns it into positive yards anyway. He was dead to rights at the line of scrimmage, but said no thank you and moves 3. You want to talk about determination. That is the definition of it right there. Caswell's in the gun. 6 again in the box for Queen City, or for Tallahassee, I should say. Be interesting to see how many they send. They send 3. That's going to be a throw to the right-hand side, and that is a catch. Looks like Memphis Blue got another one towards the sideline. Couple of yards. They'll call it 4 yards, and it'll be a 3rd and 3. Short throws seem to be the order of the afternoon for Caswell, minus the one long one down the right side earlier. That is Chris Bush lined up on the outside, top of your screen. Offset eye. Hand off to Walsh. He doesn't have much room, and he's not going to get hardly anywhere. It's going to be a forced punt. 4th and 2. 1-yard gain for Walsh. It is not enough, and Queen City, the defending champs, have to kick it away. Snap was to the right, but it's a decent kick. Get about 4.5 on the hang time, and it'll be taken down immediately. Tallahassee gets the ball back. 7-3 is the score. They have a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Chance for Christiansen to really put his foot on this Queen City defense. That is a handoff through the middle. Not going to get anywhere. It's 2nd and 11. Calvin Kim could go nowhere. And a nice tackle by the Queen City defensive line. In the gun is Christiansen. 5 in the box for Queen City. Takes a snap, 3-step drop, throws over the middle. It's tipped and just about intercepted, but it will be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 11. Another snap. Looks, throws over the middle again. That one's tipped again, and it will be an incomplete pass and an easy 3-and-out for this Queen City defense. Good way to answer the 3-and-out on the other side. So another punt looming here. We've changed possession multiple times. We still have about 4 minutes left in the first quarter. As far as the battle of field position goes, this will give Queen City a little bit of a leg up depending on this punt return. Kick is up and away. It'll get caught near about the 30 for Queen City, and an immediate takedown as Memphis Blue can go nowhere. And that is where A.J. Caswell and company will start this, I believe this is their 3rd drive, if I'm not mistaken. 3rd drive upcoming for Queen City. 7-3. Empty backfield. On 1st down even, looking to throw, and flips it over the middle. He's got a catch to the 38-yard line. He threw that just before he was taken down. That was not a comfortable-looking throw from Caswell, but it gets the job done. It's 2nd and 4. Offset eye. 6 in the box again for Tallahassee. See how many they sent. They send 3. Back is Caswell. Throws over the middle. It's tipped, nearly picked off, but it will hit the turf. And that is 3rd and 4. Queen City does have a manageable 3rd down here. They are not utilizing Kyle Walsh the way we thought they would. One thing to consider, though, is the linebacking core of this Tallahassee roster is a decent one. Crowd getting up for a big 3rd down. Battlefield field position comes down to a big play late in the 1st quarter. Quick drop, throw short, tipped, and tipped again, and it'll hit the turf near the 1st down marker. It is 4th and 4. So another drive gone down. That's 3 drives in a row between both teams that have stalled out. And punt forthcoming. Chance for Tallahassee to get their mitts on the football again. Kick is a decent one. Good distance on it. Catch it about the 25-yard line. Gets through 1, not through 7. And it will be a 1st and 10 at the 35. One thing these teams do very, very well is throwing off of the running game. Problem is other than Calvin Kim breaking one a little bit earlier, for Queen City, at least on this particular point, the running game hasn't really gotten going yet, so they can't really rely on it to get their passing game going. Calvin Kim, in this case, for Tallahassee, is the single back. Has a hole. Gonna punch through it. 4 Corsairs meet him over the middle. 7-yard gain for him. He's got 44 yards early. Single back is Kim. 5 in the box for the Corsairs. They send 6. That'll be a handoff to Kim. He's got some room to run on the left-hand side to the 40, and he may go to the 20, the 10, the 5, and touchdown, Tallahassee. Down the left side, he burned him on an ISO run, and that is a great piece of offensive work from that line to bust that run. The blitz comes back to bite the Corsairs, and Kim takes it all the way to the house for his first touchdown of the day. Tallahassee's 2nd, and they'll have an extra point looming. Extra point upcoming for the Pride. Snap is good. Hold good. Kick up and through. 14-3. They have a 2-possession lead on the defending champs. Corsairs need to get something going. Caswell, Walsh and company going to try to retaliate before the first quarter's over. Return starts at the 9. Has some running room, gets to about the 31-yard line. And Memphis Blue will be taken down there. Queen City going to have to do something to try to neutralize Calvin Kim. At the moment, he is the big weapon that Tallahassee is using. Single back row right now for Queen City is Kyle Walsh. Plenty in the box. There's a run. Tried for the right side. Nowhere going. 2nd and 10. There is 7 yards on the board for Kyle Walsh, and Calvin Kim has already broken 100 in the first quarter. In the gun is Caswell. Got Walsh to his right. Pride send 4. Pressure was coming, but he did get it out quickly. It's a catch on the left side. As T.E. Haynes is able to pull that one in for his first catch of the day. Manageable 3rd down for Queen City. Trying not to fall too far behind, so this becomes a fairly big play for them. Need to move the sticks. Cannot stall out in 3 drives in a row. Deep back is Walsh. Takes snap. Moves in the pocket. Taken down. Sack. The Pride able to get to him on the defensive line, and it will be a punt. That is Jake Berry, the defensive end, who gets to Caswell and brings him down. That is a 2-yard loss, but a possession gone for Queen City.
You better get used to it, because it's coming again.
The punt is a decent one. Queen City's punter getting a decent amount of practice on those particular kicks. And it'll be a takedown at the 31-yard line, and that is where Christiansen and the company will start this drive. Last drive was the really, really long home run from Calvin Kim. See if they can continue the success. Throw short right side. It's a catch, but going nowhere. He actually gets taken down behind the line, does Calvin Kim in the flat, and it'll be 2nd down. Not the game we really expected to see, at least early. Don't count Queen City out yet by any stretch of the imagination. They're a team that can turn it around on a dime. Single back is Kim. 3 wide to the left, 6 in the box. It'll be a run through the middle, and how about another nice one for Calvin Kim. 1st and 10, he moves the sticks by himself. Another 11-yard run for him, and he is on point early in this game. First quarter about to tick down. This may be the last play of said first quarter. And And that is a run that goes nowhere. 2nd and 10, and that is going to do it. So the Queen City Corsairs find themselves down a couple possessions. See if they can stop Tallahassee on this drive, get something going before the end of the first half. Back to it. Start of the 2nd quarter. It's going to be a run for Kim going back the other way. He's going to break another, and he is going to take it to the house again. All the way for the score, and it's a 3-possession game for the Pride. Craziness from Calvin Kim. He has over 150 yards at least, and we've just started the 2nd quarter. He is on pace for a whale of a day. That is nuts from Calvin Kim. Another long one broken. First play of the 2nd quarter. And the Pride are going to take a 21-3 lead pending this extra kick. And it is good. 18-point deficit. Queen City is going to have to make a run and do something different. The run game for Tallahassee proving to be overpowered. Tallahassee going to kick this one away. Memphis Blue going to try to break something. Catches it at the 9. He's going to have one over the middle. Get taken down at the 30 exactly. AJ Caswell and company, Kyle Walsh included, are going to need to get something done because this is getting out of hand early. This is not the defense that we saw against St. Louis last week, nor is it the offense we saw against St. Louis last week. Single back. Walsh is the deep back. Handoff through the middle. Breaks a tackle. Gets about 8 yards. And he will be taken down. Can't quite get to the sticks, but it'll be a short 2nd down play.
Number 37, credited with the tackle. Right. 2nd and 1.
2nd and a couple. 5 in the box for the Pride. We'll see how many they send. Likely 4. They will send 3 actually off to or over the middle is a chance for a catch. That was an incomplete pass, a dropped pass over the middle that would have given them a 1st down. Oh, actually, it was Nadenson who got his hands on it first. Okay, fair enough. And Bush has had a couple of targets in this game, just hasn't been able to bring any in for the Corsairs. Caswell looks to throw. Throws into the flat for Walsh. It is going to be a, they're going to call it a catch, I do believe, but it's not going to matter. That ball is not going to hit the sticks, and it'll be 4th and 2. Queen City going to have to punt it away again. And the last thing they want to do is give Tallahassee the ball, but that's the situation they find themselves in. Still not going to count these guys out for much of anything at this point. Defense can stand up. We know what Queen City is capable of. That's a good punt. Get it to the 25. And it will be a spin move and a tackle down to the 29-yard line. And Christiansen looking to put his foot on the gas and leave Queen City in the dust. Heck of a game by really the ground attack for the Tallahassee Pride, and we're still only very early in the second quarter. That's the man of the hour right there, Calvin Kim. You might as well just hand it off to him again and watch him work. They will. Through the middle, makes a spin move, can't really go anywhere. He gets 3 yards. And Avery with his 3rd tackle of this game so far for the Corsairs. In the gun is Christiansen. And it'll be a quick draw handoff. That's a one over the middle, and actually the defense came behind Kim, pushed him forward for a couple more. It'll be 3rd and 3. Manageable 3rd down coming up for the Pride. Kim has been on point, as mentioned, all night long. Adjustments defensively have to be made. Drop it back. That's a 5-step. Throws over the left-hand side. That's a catch and a 1st down. Tallahassee moving the ball very well. It gets to the 43-yard line. That is Wesley Weeks, the tight end, with a nice catch near the sideline. And Christiansen moving the ball very efficiently right now. Taking advantage of the running game that's working, able to throw it over the top. Only has 67 yards and a touchdown so far, but the load of the offense right now is on Calvin Kim's shoulders. 5 in the box for Queen City. 3 wide to the left. That's a handoff over the middle. Another one for Kim, and another decent rush on 1st down. 2nd and 4. He's done a majority of his damage on 1st and 2nd down. And again, it makes no mistake here. 37-yard line is where they're at. They are into Queen City territory. In the gun again is Christiansen. Takes a snap, gives it off to his right, and trying to go left is Calvin Kim. He will be taken down behind the line for the first time tonight. He'll lose 2. Shotgun empty backfield for Christiansen. Looking to air it out on 3rd down. Looks over the middle, throws over the middle, and it's tipped and taken to the turf. That is a good defensive play by Queen City secondary to take that play away. It's 4th and 6, and they may try to just punt to win the field position game. Greg Morrison, the free safety, came up and made the play over the middle. Take that one away. Punt upcoming. They're going to try to pin him within the 10. That is a decent kick. If he gets a bounce, it'll go out of bounds, and it will. That is a fantastic kick, and to pin them at the 5-yard line. And talk about being down on the scoreboard, but then you have to start near your own goal line. Not the way they want to start this drive with 7:07 left in the second quarter. Offset eye. Walsh is in his own end zone where he lines up. Drop it. He'll hand off to the left. It'll be a broken tackle, but he can't break 2. He'll at least get a couple of yards. They'll call it 4. 183 on the ground for Calvin Kim. Only 18 yards for Kyle Walsh as we look at the running back comparison on your screen. Queen City needs to get to the 15 for the 1st down. Caswell moves in the pocket, throws into the flat, breaking 1 tackle, and then 3 members of the Pride converge on Walsh, and it'll be 3rd and 4, another gain of 2. Just over 6 minutes left in the first half of this game. backing up, looking to throw. Nearly picked off, probably should have been. As the Pride can't take the ball away, an ill-advised throw from Caswell. And I believe that was Nadenson who's got his mitts on that, but could not bring it in. That would have probably been a pick six that close to the end zone. Another punt coming up for Queen City. 5 straight drives have ended in a punt for them. They have 3 points on the board. That is a tackle at midfield. They're going to call it at the 48. Tallahassee will start in Queen City territory again. And one thing to keep in mind, guys, as we go forward, the Pride were tested last week. They played a very, very game Baltimore Crabs team who gave them fits in the fourth quarter, and Tallahassee nearly gave that one away. On the other side, though, Queen City had a bit of a laugher all the way through. It got out of hand early, and they were really just able to relax. So this is Queen City's first real test of the season. Throw from to the right side towards the sideline is a catch. And Ken Gossett has his second grab of the day. Single back for Christiansen, handoff to Calvin Kim, and he goes nowhere. Queen City stacking the box, not letting him go anywhere near the first down markers, and he'll be taken down. 3rd and 4. Colton May on the tackle, bringing him down. And it's still a manageable 3rd down. Single back formation again for Christiansen. 5 in the box. Looking like man coverage from Queen City. Throws off to the left towards the sideline. It will be a catch, but it will be short of the first down marker. And Tallahassee's going to have a decision to make 4th and 1 in Queen City territory. Jared Cochran could not quite get to the sticks on the catch. Be interesting to see what the call is. They will punt it away. Okay, so they'll try to pin the Corsairs again deep in their own territory. And the kick going to the right again. And may bounce into the end zone here. They're going to try to take it in. They will. Great punt coverage by the Tallahassee Special Teams unit as they're going to pin the Corsairs down at their own 2-yard line. Queen City not out of this yet, but they are looking down the barrel. Offset I. Going to drop back into his own end zone is A.J. Caswell. Pressure coming. Handoff to Walsh. He's going to get nowhere. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10. He's only got about 2 1/3 yards per carry. Caswell taking it in. 6 in the box for Tallahassee. They send 5. Run to the left. Walsh is going to break something here down to the 9-yard, or actually the 11-yard lines. We're going to mark them, and he is 1 yard short of moving the sticks. Good job getting out of danger territory for Walsh. Couple runs do the job for Queen City. Now they have to focus on moving the ball. A little over 4 minutes left in the half. Tallahassee got the ball to start things off. Queen City will at least get the ball back. We'll see how well they use their time. 2-step drop. Caswell looks over the middle. That ball is tipped at the line by the oncoming pressure. And that is going to fall to the turf harmlessly. It's 4th and 1. And Queen City will kick it away for the 6th time in a row. Punter back in his own end zone, about 10 yards deep. Gets the kick towards midfield. It's caught at midfield, and he'll get a 5-yard return to the 45. Field position battle clearly being won by Tallahassee at the moment. Let's see if they can take advantage as Christiansen comes out for another possession. $14 yards a carry in this game so far for Calvin Kim. On the other side, Kyle Walsh has not done well to follow up his performance from week 1. In the gun is Christiansen. 3-step drop, throws over the middle, and that will be a catch. First down at the Queen City 30. Gossett with his 3rd catch of the day, and Tallahassee looking to threaten. Three wide to the right. It's Christiansen in the gun again. Corsairs send 3. That's a throw over the middle and another grab. This one will go down to the 9. Great looking catch there from Jared Cochran. And it's 1st and goal for the Pride. Tallahassee knocking on the door of putting this into out-of-hand territory in the first half. They are 9 yards away from pay dirt, and making that happen, Christiansen going to get under center. Nope, he's actually in the gun. Takes it in, throws towards the end zone. Touchdown, Tallahassee. Jared Cochran with his first touchdown grab of the day. Christiansen goes 9 yards on the pass, and Tallahassee is up a whole lot versus the defending champions. Still running towards the 2-minute warning in the first half. Tallahassee is going to have a what likely will become a 25-point lead, and they will. Queen City's a bit shell-shocked. They need to get something going to try to reverse fortune. We've seen comebacks in this league. We saw Sioux Falls do it to Alaska last week. However unlikely it was then, and however unlikely it is now. I refuse to count the Queen City Corsairs, and you should too, out of this game until the fat lady starts singing. This will be a run to the right for Memphis Blue on the return, and he'll get to the 30-yard line. Queen City has the ball. They will get it again at the start of the second half. Under center, handoff to Walsh. He'll break 1. He nearly broke 2, but it'll be an 8-yard rush as Walsh gets a decent run, and that is a downed player. It's Jake Berry, the defensive end. He is down on his back, and that is not good news for the Pride. Taking a look, want to see where the injury happened, and it was just on the defensive line play. Took down his offensive line charge and just hit the turf. Not good news for the Pride, but we'll see if we can get an update as soon as we have one. We will give you a heads up. Two-step. Looking to the left, the throw that will be caught by Walsh does not quite get back. No, they'll say he did get back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2. At the Queen City 38, we're still marching towards the 2-minute warning. They are not going to stop the clock in this case. Caswell has Walsh in the backfield again. 6 in the box for Tallahassee. They send 3. Looking to throw. Has a man over the middle, and it will go through his mitts. T.E. Haynes the third on the attempted catch, and that will go by the wayside, 4th and 2. And Queen City find themselves between a rock and a hard place. Punt upcoming. Another one for Queen City, their 7th in a row. And it'll be an attempted return, but going nowhere as we hit the 2-minute warning. Tallahassee starts what likely might be their last drive of the first half at their own 24. See what they have in store. We'll see what happens as well with the score out of hand. I don't think they'll bring in the backups until probably the second half. If it goes that way. Single back is Calvin Kim. Long drop. It'll be a jumping catch for the Pride. Ken Gossett with his 4th catch of the day. 30 yards for him. Jared Cochran, he's got 2 touchdown receptions in this game. Gossett doing the short damage. Cochran doing the long damage. No problem. Single back again for Christiansen. 4 on the line for Queen City. Got to get Christiansen out of his rhythm. Got the pressure, and he's going to get taken down. Sack upcoming. Tallahassee 14 is where the ball is at. And that is Colton May with his first sack of the game.
3rd and 20. Ball at the 14-yard line. Can you see the yard mark from here? Single back.
3rd and 21. 3rd and a mile for Christiansen. Throw off to the right. Going to see if he can break one. He will spin, but he stepped out of bounds in the process. Tallahassee has it at the 19. It's 4th and 15. They'll have to kick it away. Jersey getting a little bit dirty for Calvin Kim. He's done some good work today. Wasn't able to break one there. And Tallahassee will have to kick it. 47 seconds. Turn of possession again, but Queen City does have all 3 of their timeouts. So that 47 seconds can get a little bit longer depending on their clock management. And that was nearly blocked. He had 3 coming right at the punter. Memphis Blue will bring it or take it in and get it to the 45, and that's where Queen City will start the last drive of this half. 39 seconds left in the second quarter of play. Split backs for the Corsairs. Drop and throw to the left towards the sideline. It will be called a catch, and we did get something for the injured Jake Berry. He has a bruised bicep. He is going to be out for a week. That's something to look at. 2nd and 6. They'll be missing him for the rest of this game then. Offset I formation. Caswell will give it. Walsh breaks one, nearly broke one. He actually got taken down at the shoelaces. 3rd and 5, and Queen City will call their first timeout. 32 seconds left. Going to try to at least get something there at the midfield stripe. Single back again. Sending 3 is Tallahassee. They're going to play pass coverage here. That's a catch towards the sideline into Tallahassee territory. And towards the sideline, great looking catch. And that will get it to 28 seconds on the clock. And they are knocking on the door at field goal range. Haynes the third on the catch. Good footwork to stay in bounds to keep possession of it. Five-step for Caswell. Throw to the right, and that's going to get towards the sideline. Hit the turf pretty easily. 2nd and 10. That'll at least stop the clock. And they have some chances to get this into kicking range for their place kicker.
2nd and 10 from the Pirates 40 yards.
Backing up Caswell. He's going to try to move in the pocket. It's not going to matter. He is taken down. And the defensive line for the Pride coming to fruition here. Another quick snap. Handoff over the middle. It's Walsh. He's going to get a couple. 10 seconds left. They'll call a timeout. Good open field tackle. That Alex Bond taking down Kyle Walsh, which is not an easy feat. They have 11 seconds on the clock, and they will indeed opt to kick the field goal here. It is 4th and 5, so that makes sense, but it is a long one. Kick is up and short. Very short. No good. Queen City still cannot get something on the board. So 6 seconds left, likely just going to run down the clock if you're Tallahassee. No, he's in the gun. Interesting play call here. They're going to try to go for the jugular. You have 4 wide to the right. They're going to heave it. Look, move in the pocket, throw it deep. He's got a couple of men out there that's tipped and intercepted. Christiansen with his 2nd pick of the game. That is brought in by Queen City, and that will end the first half. Michael Spurgeon with the pick, his first of the game, and that is going to do it for the first 2 quarters. Queen City in a rough spot. Tallahassee bringing it to them. It's a huge deficit at the moment, but game's not over yet. 28-3 Pride as we go to the second half. We'll be back after the break. This is the Simulation Football Network on YouTube. Welcome back into the Pride Lands, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you just joining us, my name is Curtis. This is the Week 2 finale as the Tallahassee Pride play host to the Queen City Corsairs. However, they've been a bit of a group of rude hosts, to say the least, at the moment. It is currently 28-3 in favor of the Pride, but the Queen City Corsairs do start with the football as we start the third frame. Ball's at the 6, and that's where Memphis Blue will take the ball, and he's actually going to move backwards. He was trying to cut it to the outside, but the coverage very, very good on part of the Pride. It'll go to the 24-yard line. Caswell in the gun to start the second half. Quick drop and throw to the left. It'll be a catch and brought in towards the sideline. It's T.E. Haynes with his 4th reception of the day, 4th on 8 targets, and it is a first down for the Corsairs. First and 10. Haynes been a decent target. He's caught half of his targets so far in this game. That's Walsh in the backfield. 5 in the box for Tallahassee. See what kind of second half adjustments they've made. Moving in the pocket immediately. It's a catch leaning forward. And a grab. I believe that one was Haynes as well. Indeed. First down for Queen City. 2 throws, 2 first downs. And they have it in Tallahassee territory at the 49. Offset eye for Caswell. Quick drop, quick throw over the middle again. This is going to be a 6-yard reception. 3rd target in a row, 3rd catch for Haynes. It's a good piece of work offensively. The short throws seem to be working. Jake Berry is back in the game. Good to see him. They said he had bruised bicep. He was going to be out, but he is back in the game. Good stuff for the Tallahassee Pride. Single back formation for Queen City. Handoff to Walsh. He did not get the first down. He will stop short, 3rd and 1. However, one of the more manageable 3rd downs that they've had all day today. Long on the tackle for the Pride. See what kind of pressure they bring against Caswell. 5 in the box, 3 on the line. They send 4. Through the middle is Walsh. He's going to have the first down. He's taken down shortly thereafter at the 36. It is 1st and 10. Queen City moving towards field goal range. Aside from their field goal drive, this is the closest they've been to the Tallahassee pay dirt. Three wide to the left for Caswell. Handoff to Walsh. He's got a ton of room to run. That is through the middle. He's only able to get 5. He tried to truck nobody there. And it'll be a manageable second down.
Number 22, credited with the tackle. Second and 4. Ball at the 30-yard line.
Haynes, 54 yards receiving for him. He's in the slot at the moment. That'll be a handoff to Walsh. No going. He might get a yard. 3rd and 4 is what they're going to call it. They're at the 30. Still a manageable 3rd down. Nadenson on the tackle. He's got a few stops in this game so far. A couple of tip balls for him. A couple of nice open field tackles. Split back formation for Caswell. Throwing over the middle. He's got a catch towards the 18-yard line. 17 is where they're going to mark it. 1st and 10, and they move the sticks again. Chris Bush with his first reception of the day on a couple of different targets. They tried looking for him in the first quarter, but could not find him on the outside. This time they catch him in the slot. In the gun, empty backfield for Caswell. 5 or 6 on the line for the Pride. They send 4 towards the outside. It's a catch, turning upfield towards the end zone. Queen City has a touchdown. Chris Bush, little bit of redemption on his mind for his poor first half performance. Able to get this one towards the sticks, and it is a touchdown for the Corsairs. That is exactly the start that they needed coming out of the locker room. Huge points for Queen City. Their first points since early in the first quarter on a field goal. Great offensive adjustment, letting Caswell air it out a little bit. And that is a kick that is good on the extra point, and it's an 18-point deficit. Game not out of reach yet. It's still early in the second half. Pride get the ball to try to answer. We'll see what they can do. One man who was slowed down quite a bit, had an amazing first quarter, had a nice run in the, or had a touchdown run at the end of the first quarter, beginning of second quarter, was Calvin Kim. Want to see what he can do. See if he gets the ball, as Swain able to bring that to the 32, and that's where we start things out. Christiansen has a couple of touchdown throws. Calvin Kim, a couple of touchdown runs. There's a look at Calvin Kim. He's got 188, and we just started the second half. He's ready to repeat his 200-yard-plus performance. This will be a quick throw immediately for Christiansen towards the outside, catch, and dropped at the 44. Ken Gossett has a few catches today. He's got another one here. He's been their short yardage guy. Jared Cochran been their long yardage guy on through the air. In the gun, 5 in the box for Queen City. We'll see what kind of pressure they bring against this gun look. 3 wide. Quick drop, throwing again, and an incomplete pass as that will hit the turf. And it will be a 2nd and 10. Likely sending 4. Is the Queen City defensive line. Offset eye for Christiansen. Looking, throwing over the middle. Tipped and nearly intercepted. He was looking for Gossett over the middle. Spurgeon jumped up and made the play. 3rd and 10. 44-yard line is where they are at, still in their own territory. Tallahassee not nearly as efficient with their ball movement on this drive. In the gun is Christiansen again. He's got a few wide receivers out there. Looking to do something through the air. Throws quickly. Over the middle, it's a catch. And a first down as Tallahassee able to move the sticks. Very, very good throw over the middle. Cochran over the middle made that catch, and that is a big one to continue this drive. So they extend things here. Their first drive of the second half. Just under 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Handoff to Calvin Kim. His first carry of the second half is not going to be a good one. It'll be a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11.
Let's go. 2nd and 10.
In the gun. Has 2 with him, does Christiansen. 4 on the line. Doesn't look like any additional pressure coming from Queen City. They send 4. Going around the outside. Throw tipped and intercepted. Christiansen has his third pick of the game, and Queen City forces a turnover. Michael Spurgeon, that is, I believe, his second pick of this game, had the one at the end of the first half as well. And that is a good piece of coverage. And the Corsairs have the ball at the 36. Offset eye for Caswell. New life has been breathed into the Queen City team. Throw to the right-hand side, and that is tipped and incomplete. Good play by the defensive coverage for Tallahassee as the intended receiver actually ran into the marksman holding the sticks on the sideline. 2nd and 10. Handoff to Walsh. He's got some running room. He gets about 5 and has now 66 yards. They've still continued to hand him the ball. He's got 18 carries, so at least they are sticking with it. Eventually, they feel like it'll break. Hasn't really broken a decent run all day, and in the backfield by himself is A.J. Caswell. 3rd and 5. It is manageable. Moves in the pocket, throws over the middle, has a man at the midfield stripe. It is a catch and a first down. Memphis Blue with his first catch in quite a while. He's got the sticks moving. It'll be 1st and 10 as the Queen City Corsairs continue the drive. Single back for Caswell. 6 in the box for Tallahassee. They send 3. Caswell going to move. Throw to the right-hand side, and that is going to be called a catch in Tallahassee territory. It is a first down again. Chris Bush has caught a bit of a rhythm in this second half. Has the touchdown catch, then a decent one towards the sideline here. Walsh is the deep back. On first down. No pressure, coming over the middle, has a catch towards the first down marker at the 29-yard line. Bush again. He's been the primary offensive target for Queen City in the second half, and he continues to do good work. Pride getting burned on all of the short throws right now. Queen City basically able to march down the field that way. Walsh has a carry over the middle. 23-yard line is where he will end up after a 6-yard run. He's now up to 72 yards, bringing that average up to 3.8 per carry for him. 2nd and 4, very manageable. They are in field goal range. Hand off to Walsh. Has a little bit of a hole. Going to be able to not quite break the plane to the first down marker. They'll call it 3rd and inches. Still very manageable. Wouldn't be surprised if they give it to him again. Queen City going to have to be, Tallahassee going to have to be prepared for that. 3rd and a chest hair to the first down sticks. Offset eye. Handoff indeed goes to Walsh. He is not going to get it. 4th and inches. Great play coming in. Wow. Pride able to put the stop to the drive. Now they'll have to kick a field goal. Nope, they're going to go. Decision time. This is big. If they don't get it, they're going to regret it. But if, at this point, Caswell is under center. Walsh is the deep back. They got to get to the 18-yard line for a first down. Under center, they may just be trying to draw them off sides. And they will call a timeout. So they burned through a timeout. Indeed, they were trying to just draw them off sides. So that is going to do it for that play. Still 4th and inches. Going to be interesting to see if using that timeout now comes back to burn them later. They will try to kick the field goal, bring it down to a 15-point deficit. In extreme circumstances, still a 2-possession game if they hit this. They're at the 20. Should be about a 30-yard kick. It's up, and it is through. Good work by Queen City, able to get points on the drive after the interception. Ricky Matthews puts another one through. It's a 15-point game. Tallahassee looking to answer as we continue here in the 3rd quarter. At the moment, we have 4 undefeated teams in the SFL. At the end of this game, we will have 3. Battle of 2 1-0 teams. If you're just joining us, where you been? Been a good game to this point as we play in the 3rd quarter. Queen City and Tallahassee in the Pride Lands. This will be at the 10-yard line, taken in, return to the right side. That'll get down to the 32-yard line, and that is where Christian Christiansen and company will start their next drive. Again, don't forget, Queen City trying to become the first team all-time to 50 all-time wins as a franchise, dating back to when they were New York as well. Christensen is in the empty backfield, looking to throw on 1st down, throws it to the right side. It'll be a catch, a short catch. It'll be a 4-yard grab, and that is a way to start this drive for the Pride. 2nd and 6. That is a handoff over the middle and a good run to move the sticks from Calvin Kim. Still a 2-possession game. Queen City doing a really good job of starting out hot in the 2nd half. They've at least kept it back in hand. In the gun is Christensen on this play. 5 in the box for the Corsairs. 3 wide to the left. Looking to throw. Throws left. Got him, man. It's a seed. It's got a catch. He's got to the 20-yard line. Down to the 11 is where they're going to mark him. That is a fantastic grab for Jared Cochran. Down the left side. And the Pride are threatening again. The 11-yard line is where they are at. Christensen under center. Deep back, single back is going to be Calvin Kim. Drop it, hand it, got a hole through the middle down to about the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Tallahassee squad. And that is going to do it for the 3rd frame. 15-point game, but the Pride are knocking on the door. Corsairs in a tough spot as we start the final quarter. At the 6-yard line is Christensen. It is a single back. Drop it. Handoff through the middle towards the goal line. He did not quite get it. It's down to the 1. He did move the sticks, and it will be 1st and goal for the Pride. This becomes a big goal line stand for the Corsairs. They cannot let them hit pay dirt. In the gun is Christensen. This becomes a big, big play. Big drive for the Pride. Looking, moving in the pocket, across his body, tipped, and it'll hit the turf. 2nd and goal. Good job coming up to make the play. That's Avery King with the tip balls. It hits the turf. 2nd and goal for the Tallahassee squad. Single back. They're sending extra pressure through the middle. Goal line touchdown. Kelvin Kim again. His 3rd score of the day. And Tallahassee puts more points up. Extra point likely coming to make it a 35-13 lead. But a great, great drive by Tallahassee. It all started with that Jared Cochran huge reception down the left sideline. Kick is up and through. And the Pride have a 22-point lead again on the defending champions. Queen City, while they had a successful first drive of the second half, need to do it again, and they are running out of time. 10:22 left in the 4th quarter. Kick is about to go deep to Memphis Blue, who's waiting in the back. Kick is up, and it will go to about the 8-yard line. That is where Blue will catch and take. And he is taken down by a really good kickoff coverage team in the Pride. Down to the 28-yard line is where they're going to mark him. And that is where A.J. Caswell will start this next drive. Ten and 19 in the 4th quarter of play. Caswell looking down the barrel at the moment. Takes the first play of the drive back, throws it over the middle deep, and he's got a man out there at the 45-yard line, and that is T.E. Haynes over the middle. Good long catch, and they're in Tallahassee territory. T.E. Haynes looking more like a T.E. tight end on that particular play. In the gun is Caswell. Quick drop. Has all sorts of time. Now running out of time. Evades 1 sack. Cannot evade a second one. And it'll be down at the 47. Sack for Tallahassee again. That should be the 3rd time that they've gotten to them at this point. Jason Moffitt with his first sack of the game. 2nd and 13, at least you can say they did a good job minimizing the damage on the yardage situation. Only lost 3. Good drop. Throw towards the sideline. It is a catch. And Queen City has another one for Chris Bush, his 5th catch of the second half. Caswell 205 in yardage. No interceptions to this point. He's got 2 and 1 on the season. Also has the touchdown throw. Big drop. 9-step. That is tipped at the line. And getting to him is Moffitt again. Taking him down and nearly another sack. But he'll take the tackle for loss instead. Or the tackle instead. 4th and 7. Queen City running up against it at the moment. Nobody able to get anywhere near the punter as it'll be a try to pin them. Taken in at the... Nope, they'll call it a touchback. didn't have possession of it before he hit the goal line, and the Tallahassee 20 is where the Pride will start.
First and 10 from your Pride 20-yard line.
First play, likely going to be to Calvin Kim. It will be. The handoff, he breaks one, cannot break a few more. It'll be a 5-yard run, and Calvin Kim doing more work. He believe that puts him over the 200-yard mark as well for the game. Christiansen, 3 interceptions on the day. He does have a couple of touchdown throws. Oh, what a huge hole for Kim to run through. 2 spin moves and a first down at the 32-yard line is where they'll mark him, and he continues to do yeoman's work out there in the run game. Offset I for the Pride. 4 on the line for Queen City. They shift the line. Drop back. Pressure coming from the outside. Moves in the pocket. Throw out to the flat. It's Kim. Has a catch and towards the sideline. It'll be 2nd and 2 as he gets down to the 39. Tallahassee offensively has been a well-oiled machine in this game. Run success, pass success, a couple of interceptions. One of them hardly counts, but it still counts in the stat sheet as another first down for Calvin Kim. Took him a while to get up there, got a little bit scared. One of the interceptions hardly counting because it was at the end of the first half on a Hail Mary. But on the stat sheet, still 3 picks. Handoff. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage. He will not. Kim, 218 on the ground. Only 23 carries. Nearly still 10 yards a carry for him.
2nd and 11 from your Pride 42-yard line.
42 is where they're at. Loss of 2 on that play. Drop it back, handoff over the middle. Has some room. Spin move. He's going to break 1 and get down to the 49-yard line. 6 and 20 left in this game. They continue to run the clock. Not giving Queen City any chance to breathe. As pending a miracle, it looks as if Tallahassee may be able to take a 2-0 record into Week 3. Line shifting for Queen City. They've got 4 on that line. Christiansen throws against his body. He's got a catch towards the sideline again, and that is going to be Jared Cochran for another reception at the 1st and 10 marker for Queen City again, or in Queen City territory at the 33. Cochran has been a very, very good target for Christiansen all night long, and it again comes to fruition. Drop back, throw to the right. That is a catch towards the sideline, and he'll break a tackle, get a first down. And Tallahassee again moving the ball. Offense still working. Believe this time, at this point, they've started to work in some of the backups as it's no longer Christiansen under center. But they are in the gun. That is number 11, who is going to be in the gun for this play. Throw to the right. That is a quick catch. 2nd and 6. Catch there by 87 Weeks. His first time we've called his number in a little while.
2nd and 5 from the Pirates, 17-yard line.
We gonna be in your face all day. Strong, twin, so big. Rip.
Throwing short over the middle. Got a catch there again. That is going to be Cochran again. He has been a good target for whoever has been under center, apparently. As he gets another reception, take it down to the Queen City 7. It's 1st and goal. Tallahassee looking to pour on the points. Christiansen is back in the game? Unless, of course, that I just saw wrong and he wasn't out of the game. That's fine. Either way, he's in the gun right now. Looking to get more points for the Pride. Handoff. Spin move going nowhere. 2nd and goal. Calvin Kim was on that carry. 2:23 for him. Does lose a yard on this play. Down to 3.5 minutes left as you take a look at the Pride Lion hanging above the scoreboard, looking down on their team. Doing very, very well in this week 2, what was supposed to be a test for both Tallahassee and Queen City. Tallahassee has passed with flying colors. Queen City has some issues to work out. Towards the goal line, and they're going to get on. They're on the goal line. They're going to call it inches. Just about to pay dirt. Calvin Kim with another one. He has a chance for 4 scores in this game if they hand off to him again. To be honest, I thought he probably had it, but not so much.
3rd and goal.
3rd and goal is what they're going to call it. Under center, Christiansen. Kim is the back. 5 on the line for the Corsairs, trying to keep him out. Handoff, touchdown. Tallahassee adds 6 more points. Calvin Kim has 4 scores on the day. And upwards of 235 in yardage to this point. That is insane from him. He continues a week 1 performance where he had over 200 himself. The man is insane. He is rushing. And I tell you what, through 2 games, I wouldn't be surprised if he's up there on the all-time list of yardage through 2 games. Kick is up and good, and it is 42-13. And I think it's safe to say the Corsairs are having done to them this week what they did to St. Louis last week. Just a matchup that was an absolute nightmare for Queen City, and this chapter in this rivalry goes to the Pride. Kick is up and away to give Queen City another chance at the ball. And I got to give Tallahassee's coaching staff some credit. Gooden came on the air and said something to the effect of, if we hold Walsh from doing what he likes to do, we have a good chance to win. They have done exactly that. They said they wanted to keep him under 150 yards. He's not even going to break. I don't think he's even broken 50. Shotgun play for Caswell. Looks to throw. Got a catch towards the sideline. And that is a first. No, not quite a first down. Haynes on the catch. His 8th reception for 91 yards. Jared Cochran has 145 on 8 receptions as well.
Let's go. 2nd and 1. Ball at the 39-yard line.
Marching towards the final 2-minute warning in Tallahassee. Offset I. Long drop. Throw to the right. That'll be a catch towards the sideline. They're going to go no huddle here to try to get some points. This will likely be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Tries to evade pressure, thrown towards the turf, and that was a dangerous throw. But either way, it will go for the Tallahassee squad as a tipped ball, 2nd and 10. And I said it was going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. I was wrong. 2:05 left on the clock. This will likely be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Five-step drop. Throws over the middle. Has a catch. As Memphis Blue brings it in, and we are indeed at the final 120 seconds of this contest. Player of the game, definitely got to be Calvin Kim of the Tallahassee Pride. 4 touchdowns, 235 plus on the ground, thrown over the middle for Blue, and another catch. They'll try to run a no-huddle. Try to get something on the board. 5-step drop, looks, throws again, and that's picked off. Caswell has his first interception of the day. Secondary for Tallahassee coming up big. RJ Manley is the name of the quarterback that got him on this one, as he just basically stuck with Memphis Blue. So things going from bad to worse for Queen City. Tallahassee has a chance to basically just run the clock out. 2 timeouts left for Queen City. We'll see if they elongate the agony or if they just let them go ahead and end it. Going to possibly give some more yards to the run game for Tallahassee. Down to the... Yep, it is indeed the backup time for Tallahassee. Down to the 35. 2nd and 1. So that is going to likely end things, as it is indeed backup quarterback time for the Pride. They will have him in the gun. Christiansen's night is likely done. Decent game for him. However, he did have the 3 picks. He did have a couple touchdown throws with it. So a couple things he'll look to correct. That's a handoff and a first down. And that is going to do it for all the timeouts. So victory formation time for Tallahassee. Victory formation indeed, with 1:33 left, and that is going to be a kneel down. They'll have probably 1 more to go. So easily, Calvin Kim, your player of the game. I don't think there's any doubt about that after 4 scores and 235 plus on the ground. And Queen City had no answer for him, especially in that first half. He had 188 going into the second half. You cannot put any more emphasis on that. Crazy amounts of run game from Tallahassee, and Queen City's going to have some work to do as they go into week 3. So Tallahassee stays among the ranks of the unbeaten. After a scare last week against Baltimore, they come in to their home opener and absolutely blow the doors off the defending champions.
Third and 13 from your Pride, 36-yard line.
I said no running in my house. Liz.
Queen City basically having what done to them what they did last week to St. Louis. 15 on the clock, and that is going to be the last play of the game. The Tallahassee Pride have taken down the defending SFL Season 8 champions by a score of 42-13. A monster game by Calvin Kim is the main reason why. Christian Christiansen through the air, able to do some things as well. Jared Cochran, the best receiver on the field in this one. We are done here in Tallahassee. But we are not done with you yet this season. There is more SFL action to come as we go forward. Season 9 just getting going. As you take a look at the end of game stats, rushing on the ground 239 to 76, the big difference. As you take a look at some things as you take a look at some stats at end of game. Tallahassee and Queen City have just finished up. The rivalry chapter is written. They will meet. I don't know if they meet again later this season, but either way, should be fun. See what Tallahassee can do to possibly stay unbeaten next week. Queen City has some adjustments to make to try to go 2-1 as we enter week 3. This is the final game of week 2 action. My name is Curtis. Thank you guys for spending a majority of your evening with us here at the SFL. We appreciate it. We will see you guys next week for week 3. Have a good night.